Hi guys, happy Wednesday. We are in the week of perseverance, and perseverance means completing what you start no matter what the obstacle, and we always keep going. We are going to start today with a quote. Those who succeed owe their success to perseverance. So this goes along with bravery, courage, the ability to keep going and make sure you know you're trying to complete a goal and the reason you're completing the goal. We're going to watch a video with Bruno Mars. It's called Don't Give Up.
When you wanna do something that's new and it seems really hard to do, you feel like quitting, you feel you're through. Well, I have some advice for you: don't give up. Keep on trying, you're gonna make it. I ain't lying, don't give up. Don't ever quit. Try and you can do it. Don't give up. Yeah. If you want to catch a ball, but you having no luck at all, the ball hits your head, hits your nose, hits your belly, your chin and toes. Well, try again. Keep on trying, and soon then you'll put your hands out in the air. You catch that ball, yes, this I swear. Don't give up. Keep on going. You're on a ball, so keep on going. Don't give up. Don't ever stop. Try, and you'll come out on top. Don't give up. You got yourself new roller skates. You put them on and you feel great. Stand up, but then you fall. Don't think you can skate at all. You get back up and then you trip. You skip and tip and slip and flip. Well, try some more. And soon you're skating across the floor. So give up. Keep on moving, you're gonna get there. Just keep on grooving, don't give up. Don't pack it in. Try and you will win. Don't give up. No, don't give up. No, don't give up. No, don't give up. No, don't give up.
So we never want to give up despite obstacles. So we're going to listen to a couple different scenarios and we're going to think whether this person that I'm talking about is using perseverance, or let's talk about what they could have done instead if they don't show perseverance. What about Tom got back on his bike after he fell? Is he showing perseverance? Yes, he got back on his bike after he fell. So even though he fell, it's just a little bump in the road and he is able to get back on that bike and try again. That's really important with learning how to ride a bike, because once you go from 3 wheels to 2 wheels, that's a big difference and you have to learn to balance. So don't be too hard on yourself when you're learning to ride a bike, because that is a very big thing to learn how to do. After spilling the pitcher of water, Joe ran outside. Is Joe handling that situation right? Is he showing perseverance? I don't think so. If you're going to spill something, that goes with breaking something, if you do something wrong, you want to tell that person when you can, preferably as soon as you can. But I know sometimes it's hard to bring yourself to do it. So Joe could have either picked up the water, he could have cleaned it up with paper towels or a towel, or he could have asked his mom to help him out. But definitely running outside is not the best idea, because someone could slip on that water and it could be very dangerous. How about Kelsey decides not to go to school after her first day in first grade? I don't think Kelsey is showing very much perseverance here. That's a big deal. And you guys are going to be able to go to first grade in a few months, which is so exciting. So I think just because your first day isn't the best, a lot of times kids don't know each other very well. And it's really hard for a lot of kids to show up on the first day of school. So we got to just think that building relationships takes time. Give yourself time because you'll make new friends, you'll see some old friends, and it's good to continue to go to school because there's always people there that care about you, that want you to succeed. So we love to have you in school. Don't ever think for 1 second that it's a bad thing to go to school because we always love having you there. How about Sue took 3 nights to draw a card for her grandmother? Is she showing perseverance? She's definitely showing a lot of perseverance because 3 nights on a card is a very dedicated thing to do. I bet that card was very beautiful. The more time you take on something to get it finished, then the more outcome and more success you'll feel on it, I think. So that card could have had a lot of detail in it. Maybe she drew something really elaborate or complicated, and she just followed through. She started with it and she followed through and completed that card for her grandmother. What about Alex does his homework before watching TV? Is she showing perseverance? I think he is, because it's good to have your homework done before having fun, because homework should come first, especially when we're at this young age. We want to learn as much as we can, but he still got to enjoy something after his homework was done. So if you do the hard work first, you can always look for a reward later. It is good to do your homework first. So good job, Alex. You did a great job with this. Julianne decided to quit softball after striking out. Is Julianne showing perseverance? Not so much. She's very upset that she striked out in softball, but that happens to everybody. Everybody, even professional softball players, anybody in sports, they always have a moment where they're striking out or they're not playing the best that they could possibly play. But if they ended up quitting every time that happened to them, there would be no sports that we would be able to watch because they wouldn't have continued to persevere and wouldn't have continued to grow and make themselves better. So I think Julianne should have stayed. It's okay to feel bad about some decisions or think about how we can do better. So Julianne, it's totally okay if you strike out. It's okay to feel kind of lousy about it. But the good thing is your whole team can help you out, practice and practice and practice, and you won't have as many strikeouts. So just keep going and you'll get better. Last one. Justin practices swimming every day, rain or shine. Is Justin practicing perseverance? I think so. Because rain or shine, I'm thinking this is an outdoor swimming pool. So that takes a lot of courage and a lot of determination, a lot of perseverance to keep going. When you start something, you want to practice each day, just like Julianne should practice softball when she strikes out. You want to practice. The more you practice, the better you'll get at something. And the start of something is always the hardest, but we have to remember we got to keep going and think of your goal at the end of what you're starting. So that's the best way to keep going, because when you start something, it means you want to get to the end result. That's why you start things in the first place. So I hope you guys enjoyed today. I have a read aloud you can check out, and I think today you should show some perseverance in something that you start. May it be little, may it be big. I definitely think you can do it.